This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that this is where all of Teyvat's mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Trick, but even if we can't take any, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to... It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely... Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimons, quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. And although I'm deeply grateful, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be stopping the Mora mints, hiding away the Exuvia?
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbor, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have... Either way, we now come to my favorite part, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that go...
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her... Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her... When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen in...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me. And don't you dare disappoint!
What's the hurry?
Dodge this! Time. A fine opportunity!
Nice and spicy! Eat this!
Poor time.
Ring cutter!
Free! Passable effort. Passable effort.
With the wind!
Out of the front pit, into the
You're wide
fire!
open! Cool it! Not bad, not bad. Poor timing. Passable effort. Passable effort.
This moment will be frozen.
Run all you like. You've made some progress.
Body and
Not bad. You've got a trick. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Got you. No use hiding back there.
Dodge this!
Disappear! All you do is run.
Nice and spicy.
Cool it!
You've got some skills.
Free! Crush you!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
No use hiding back there.
Dodge this!
All you do is run.
Rain outlines your fate.
Raging tide! My turn! Cool it! Don't get frostbite!
Let me weave you a verse.
My turn!
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
But this is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it.
fight!
That was unexpected. Time to fight back, I suppose. Freeze!
I let my guard down.
Die
Nova, get them!
here.
Disappear!
No, my sword!
Dodge this! Freeze!
I'm the bride. That really hurt!
Dodge this!
Water!
Ring cutter! No, my sword!
Freeze! Cool it!
Time to...
Die here. Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Cool it!
Rain outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy!
Let me weave you a verse. Body and mind.
Die here.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's back to normal!
Well, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis. No matter...
That's what we've been trying to tell.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to... This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in...
Pretty sure that's not the norm.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must... In fact, it might be that the...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also... As such...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. For the weak, the truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn...
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone fort.
A god?
Osиалом, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago!
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now! The Fatui have been researching them!
Indeed. The one that was given to you, with the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? To see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the... Did we make it in time? Is the...
What are you doing?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our different...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how... just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shake. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is...
What? But all of you were supposed to...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinker.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Windblade!
Freeze! I miscalculated. Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Rain outlines your fate.
Windblade! Yeah!
Freeze!
This should be fun.
Cool it! That is Osиал's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Oh, so sorry.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Karst! Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Time to act.
Windblade!
Freeze!
Nice and spicy!
I
Miscalculated. Let's end this quickly.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
What's the hurry?
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
I guess this is it.
Don't get frostbite.
Dodge this!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Put your back into it.
Freeze!
Rain outlines your fate.
Cool it!
Disappear!
The Batui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
Dodge this!
This isn't good.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have Another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it...
The ominous aura of that monster has the effects of the sigil of permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside. At first, it was only the size of a small room. But with continued expansion, it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it... Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our...
Are you questioning our means of...
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our...
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to...
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze...
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the animal Archon Paimon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict...
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the...
Though your point is the very height of... As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has let...
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and eat...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to... I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of... Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we...
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us for...
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to
Huh?
because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer... Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead...
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, fair enough. Await.
Since we Adepti have consensus, but how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! It's nice that we've... Child wanted to unleash the god, so he could... But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Void. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhang Li's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.